because there were no clear injury marks on the bodies, and everyone had died out of sheer fear. At this point, they decided to tie the ship with ropes and take it to the nearby port so that further investigation could be conducted on it. The rescue team had only just started tying the ropes when smoke began billowing from the lower part of the ship. Cargo hold number 4. At first, it was just light smoke, but in the blink of an eye, a fire erupted. This fire spread so rapidly that the rescue team had no option but to flee. They immediately jumped back into their small boats and headed toward the Silver Star to save their lives. As soon as they reached back to their ship, a massive explosion occurred in the SS Orang Medan, which scattered the ship's debris far and wide into the sea. In moments, that mysterious ship, along with all its secrets and those horrific bodies, sank into the depths of the ocean. Now no evidence remained. There was only the testimony of the crew members of the Silver Star, in whose presence this entire incident took place. Since no evidence existed, many people called it a concocted story, and some started creating conspiracy theories about it. Some researchers said that no ship by the name of SS Orang Medan was ever officially registered. Lloyd's Shipping Register, which keeps a record of all the world's ships, contained no name for this vessel. But on the other hand, researchers who believe in this incident maintain that this was the period immediately following World War II. At that time, many sea vessels operated under fake names or were not registered at all. It is possible that the SS Orang Medan was one of them, or it was involved in some illegal activity, which is why it wasn't registered. A while later, in 1954, an article was published in Dutch newspapers describing this entire incident of the SS Orang Medan. It also included interviews with some people who had previously worked on this mysterious ship. Among them were some crew members who claimed that the Orang Medan was used for smuggling illegal goods, which is perhaps why it wasn't registered. When an attempt was made to trace the owner of the ship based on their statements, the owner could not be found due to a lack of evidence. Many years after this incident, in May 2003, the American intelligence agency CIA made some secret files public, one of which was related to this same mysterious ship, the SS Orang Medan. This was a letter written to the CIA on May 29, 1958. In this letter, along with all the details of the accident, the writer mentioned, "I am certain that if the tragedy of the SS Orang is solved, it will provide answers to the mysteries of many airplanes and sea vessels that have disappeared here." Whether or not the CIA conducted any investigation into the letter, this letter was kept in secret files for the next 45 years and was then declassified in 2003. Even today, it is available on the CIA's website. At that time, the most widely accepted and logical theory was that a dangerous chemical was loaded on the SS Orang Medan. Remember that at that time, World War II had just recently ended. Japan and Germany used to possess many deadly chemicals. It is said that this ship was smuggling these deadly chemicals, such as potassium cyanide or nitroglycerin. According to experts, if salty seawater mixes with potassium cyanide, an extremely poisonous gas is released. This enters a person's lungs, causes a chemical reaction, and can cause immediate death due to suffocation. This theory proves why there were no wounds on the bodies found there. As for nitroglycerin, it is an explosive chemical. If it is not stored properly, it can explode on its own. It is possible that the fire the rescue team saw was the result of this very chemical. Another angle is that perhaps this ship was carrying cargo for Unit 731. Unit 731 was that horrific unit of the Japanese army that performed biological experiments on humans. When Japan lost the war after American intervention, America wanted to shift their scientists to themselves. It is possible that this ship was carrying those same secret biological weapons or chemicals, and the entire crew was killed due to leakages on the way. Because this was a secret mission, the ship was not registered anywhere, and when the CIA declassified that letter 45 years later, people's belief in this theory became even stronger. Another interesting point is that the crew of the Silver Star said the atmosphere there was very heavy. The death of the dog and its freezing in an aggressive pose indicates that perhaps it had seen something terrifying there. This point turns the direction of this accident toward a supernatural mystery. The reality of the SS Orang Medan is still buried somewhere in the depths of the sea. We can only guess if we think logically. The chemical leak theory seems the strongest. Chemicals from Japanese war crimes, smuggling them, and the lack of safety took the lives of those poor sailors. This incident is one of the few incidents in the world that reminds us how many secrets the sea holds within itself. Even today, when ships pass through the Strait of Malacca, old sailors remember the story of the SS Orang Medan. This story tells us that no matter how much progress man makes, he is still helpless before nature and fate. Hopefully, you will also like and share this video from Zem TV. Many thanks for your love-filled comments. See you in the next wonderful video.